I've been trading so much with these villagers, all just to prepare for our next build. Ow. We've got quite the stockpile going, and the real question is, what are we building next? We have a perfect storage facility, an amazing melon and pumpkin farm, a very low-key super smelter, a very high-key bedroom, and this amazing boat. Like, what more could a man ask for? All of these builds are impressive, yes, but I just feel like the little area we have is lacking a lot of ambience. It's a ton of huge builds, which look, again, amazing, but sometimes you just need to look at the small stuff. So that's what we're going to be trying to do today. So I have a few ideas. This crane looking thing that we built last episode is a great step in the direction that we want to go. Something that isn't exactly useful, but just looks nice. So let's start out with some storage silos. I want to use both calcite and diorite as a mix to make a firm foundation. And on the top, I think we'll go with a nice deep slate. So it sticks in with these buildings, but also sticks out to an extent. Does that make sense? I really hope that makes sense. Whether it does or not, we're off to find a good space to find some mass amounts of calcite. And I'm forgetting a shulker box just in case I need it. Crisis averted. Alright, we got about half of the materials we need. Now it's time to fill this shulker box with a ton of deep slate. Alright, I think we just got about enough. And back up we go. This is actually something that I installed a long while ago in this little pond right here. We have two bubble elevators going up and down, all the way down to deep slate, where it's easily accessible for diamonds and, I mean, obviously deep slate itself. Alright, let's do what we do best and build. These are my favorite. It definitely takes a second for the eye to get used to them, especially with the white background behind it. But when looking at the big picture, they just look nice. And it kind of goes along with the whole building style that we got here. So I am very satisfied. Now, something I'm not satisfied with, great transition, am I right, is the fact that I let myself forget all the diamonds down here in the ancient city from the last episode. We basically cleared out all the shriekers in this place, which means there's no real danger. For some reason, we just never really reaped the rewards. That being the diamonds we left. So super fast, we're gonna grab all of them around this place. After mining all of those diamonds, I decided to add yet another thing to the world that would make it more lively, more beautiful, more cinematic? I don't know. We decided to add a little fishing dock and also a cargo bay of some sorts. Very small storage, but also a place for boats to drop some things off, but primarily for fishing. So I decided to test it out and make sure it was up to standard for 30 whole minutes. Alright, after 30 minutes of fishing, so from the books we got Smite 3, Protection 3, Efficiency 3, Sharpness 3, Looting 2, Multi-Shot, Efficiency 4, Protection 3, Quick Charge 1. Honestly, not too bad. They're pretty solid books that I can definitely use, but sadly I probably won't end up using them because I will be putting them in this chest and forgetting about them forever. So long. Alright, we have built both this and this in this episode, which is kind of insane. We're making really good time. For our next big project of the episode, it has to deal with this. We are running out of fireworks, so we need a way to streamline them. And fireworks are made of paper and gunpowder. And trust me, with this farm, we aren't really in need of paper, and gunpowder doesn't really grow on trees, so we need to figure out a way to find that. The only solution is a creeper farm. And yes, I'm watching a video on it, but here's the materials that we have so far. But with these resources, we need to get a little more, and by get, I mean find in our chest room. The next thing we need to get is 10 stacks of any random building block. I would say we have 10 stacks of stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hopefully the whole farm is this easy. All right, let's just load it up here. And now this farm can have as many layers as you want. I'm gonna try out 2, maybe 3. So we need around 4 stacks of trapdoors, a couple fences, lots of buttons. I mean, realistically, probably not lots, but it's whatever. And then a whole ton of carpet as well, and some additional building blocks. And just like that, I'm fully prepared to build this monolith of a farm. And we can just shove all of this into this chest. Absolutely wonderful. Now it's time for everyone to watch me build this monolith of a farm. Here we go. This has been a long hour or 2, but I believe we have the giant cube done. I think it's good because I think we actually have to put cats in the structure for it to be at full power. And of course it's night currently, so nothing's really spawning. Oh wow, that thing looks insane. Just one big box up on the mountain because I need to go get me some cats. Come here. Oh, there's 2 of them. Come on, come on. Yeah, another. Come here. Okay, we got another one. Now we're going to... ta-da, baby cat, in the snow. Get out of the snow, please. Okay, in the snow you go. Okay, we officially have 3 cats. 1, 2, where's the third? 3, that's the third. Come on, cats. All right, everybody sit down for the time being. There's 4 of you? Hold on, since when were there 4 of you? Well, that works out just better. Okay, it's time to get a few cats into the farm. Wow, oh, that cat just fell straight in. I really hope he's okay. From now on, we're gonna do 1 at a time, please. All right, just move over here, over here, over here. We're just gonna move the cat over here. Okay, and 1 goes right there. Boom, 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 boom. All right, now we have the inside of the farm officially done. It's definitely not the most efficient because we're not in the right biome for it, and there's a ton of places for mobs to spawn, but this will work. Some passive gunpowder, and if we really need to, we could probably expand this up, or down the line just build an entirely different creeper farm. But to be honest, this is kind of all we need right now. So what we're gonna do is clear out some of the trees around it, and we'll try and build a nice aesthetic interior. And we have a few leftover cats, so I think we're just gonna put them in the library. Wait, where'd the other cat go? Yeah, of course you're on this roof. Come, get down. Okay, the 2 cats are in the library and we can get to work. We're gonna grab all of our materials. Okay, so I think I'm gonna mine out the foundation, and then I think we legit just build a box of bricks around this thing. All right, yeah, that looks pretty bad, so we're probably gonna texture it. Oh, okay, maybe that's a little too much. Okay, yeah, that looks a little more natural. All right, this thing needs a roof. And I think I want to use stone. You know, switch it up from the darker tones that we got going on down there. Let's go see what we got. We can work with this. I think. And back up we go. Alrighty, what do we do for the roof? So I feel like I might want to have a design on this side of things. So let's just make this a little bit easier for ourselves. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Totally. Just gotta trust the process. And when I say trust, I mean like full trust, not any of these halvesies, nothing. Full trust, please. Cause like, you know that I'm ultimately gonna pull through and make an amazing building. Cause I mean, ultimately that's my job, right? Make amazing builds and make amazing videos. Those are my 2 things. And I will say I do a decent job. Not good, not great, just decent. And that's all that matters, right? All right, I think we have the roof done. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. Hold on. That went really fast. But I think we're at a manageable place with this building now. I'll just give you guys an aerial perspective. This is what we got. It's nothing too fancy, but it definitely has a lot more personality now. And that is precisely what we're looking for. I think I do still need to do some stuff with this front. Wow, that is music to my ears. We've definitely not made a ton of profit, mostly because I do very much need to light up the caves around this area, and I need to be in the right zone for this to work. Now, I'm no mathematician, but for the most part, whenever I'm down at my chest room, that's when this farm seems to produce the most creepers. And we've been up here the whole time, so it hasn't been doing too well. Okay, I think I figured out a very quick solution to our problem, and I've fallen. I might have to do some off-camera work on this one, but for now it looks amazing. So now we have one last thing to do, and that is the interior. We have a small interior for this project, but it's so important because of its scale. You know, we have a small amount of space to decorate, and we have to make it worthwhile. But first and foremost, we have to actually make the walls corresponding to the outside, which means breaking all of this away and replace it all with fancy blocks, just like this. Now, with what we have here, we have to make a livable environment, or something that looks lively. So like maybe some shelves? All right, after a little while, I think we have a nice interior for this place. So to our direct left, we have a little desk station with a nice plant, a crafting table, and some random storage. Will I ever clean out this chest? Probably not. I'll probably forget about it right as I hit stop recording. And then above it, we have some pipes using copper. As you can tell, I use a lot of copper in this build, and a lot of copper in general. And then we have this random thing, you know, just in case, I guess, if I ever need to write down some notes, like, there we go. You know, anytime I need to write some notes. Wow, that's really zoomed in. But yeah, and then above we have a little catwalk leading up to some iron doors that you can't even see. Hold on, let me just... Boom. These iron doors are technically access to the farm, but they don't really matter that much. But I think this is a build well done. Obviously, we have to wait for some parts to oxidize or whatever, and other parts to get a lot more snowy, but it looks amazing right now. And I'm really proud of my work. And that means I think this is an episode well done, wrapped up, finished. And I just want to say thank you for watching. Excuse me? Dude, you're in the shot. Okay, this is just terrible. Okay, that should be fine from... Ow! Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you enjoyed this episode on our hardcore world. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.